What up, my galactic soul family? All my light warriors, light workers, witches, healers, shamans, magic hands, magic beings, magic souls. How are you? Today's Friday and I'm off to work. Yes. Today's my busy day. The way most people feel about Mondays is how I feel about Fridays. Even though I don't really allow a day to affect my energy, but in a 3D perspective, in a human perspective that's playing Matrix games, my Friday is your Monday. Actually, my Thursday is technically your Monday, but Thursdays are cool. The place is closed. I work in the office. Most of the time it's alone. Get my stuff done. Prepare me for today. Today is like, that's how I feel about Fridays now. In a 3D perspective. It's a long day. I didn't take myself out of bed until, check this out, 5:11 is when I rolled out of bed. When I picked up my phone and I looked at the time, it was 5:11. Only because I know that I probably won't get home until very late tonight. Everybody will be sleeping by the time I'm home. It is 9:22 right now. There's energy that is on its way in. I've been feeling this energy, and now I'm getting validations that this energy is coming because of the synchronicities that I receive through numbers. So there is geomagnetic energy that's coming in from the sun. Yes, geomagnetic energy is coming in because of the sun. So I have not looked at any of the solar activity. I have not looked at any of the Schumann. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I did not look at any of the sun activity. So I don't know if there's any blasts coming off the sun. But I do know that when I got the validation that energy is coming in, I did check the geomagnetics, and they're in the green. They're slightly elevated in the green. The Schumann, I don't remember if I looked at the Schumann today or if that was yesterday. It seemed quiet yesterday. I'm pretty sure I checked that too this morning and I didn't see anything. But I do know something's coming. Something is disrupting the atmosphere out there. So you guys are probably feeling it. I've felt it all last week. I felt something. Downloads of some sort. I'm still having the weird dreams. They're not even dreams. They're just like, I'm just not in this reality. I'm visiting other realities while my body is still in this reality. It's like I stepped out of this body and went into another body. I'm pretty sure I look the same in every dimension. Like I look like me, but there's something different about me. There's a different way I carry myself. I have a different character, but I'm still me. And it's like I have memories of who I am. Even though I haven't looked at myself in a dream or whatever I'm doing, I still feel like I look like me. I'm still female, and I'm still me. It's not like I'm a boy or anything like that, or a horse or a cat or anything. I've been dreaming a lot about trees lately. I've had a lot of trees in my dreams. I've been visiting a lot of area with trees. And it's really just been sticking out to me. Trees. That bird landed in a tree. I'm surrounded by trees. So it's a lot of trees. Trees symbolize many things. You know, there's healing, There's the tree of life. There's growth. Could be a way that the ancestors are visiting me. Maybe that bird that flew into the tree was an ancestor, because the family tree. You gotta look at everything in life as symbolic. Everything is a symbol. You manifest everything. I didn't understand this before, and sometimes I would drive to work and I would say, you know, I manifested this drive to work. I manifested all of this land, this grass, these trees. And what I didn't understand was I manifested this, but yet I look over to the other side and sometimes I see a car go by and I think, well, did I manifest that car go by because, you know, I thought I was lonely, and then I manifested a dude driving by to be like, you're not lonely, you manifested a person. Or, you know, is he manifesting the same thing? It's weird. Getting into that kind of talk is definitely complicated. But yeah, you literally manifest everything around you. So things that stick out to you, like, wow, I just looked up the number 4, which is weird because I'm talking about trees and land, and that's symbolic to that. So that's like, for me, that's like, you're on the right path. That's a validation of the information that I'm giving to you is coming through clearly, that I'm speaking truthfully. This color green, you know, lots of healing and creativity. Say, for instance, I see a school bus go by. That would be symbolic. That would be a message coming to me. But most of the time, we don't notice these things. Even though we manifested them, because we create our reality, we don't even realize that we've created some of the things that are popping up in our reality. But once you become aware, I think I talked to you guys about that yesterday, that I'm, or one of my videos, that, you know, once you become aware and conscious of everything around you, of your thoughts, of your words, of what's around you, you will start to, another door will open for you and things will make sense to you. And you'll understand why you see water when you drive to work, why you see the school bus on your way to the store. Birds, when they fly in the sky, you might be thinking, and you don't even realize you're thinking, that a flock of birds go by, and then all of a sudden, boom. Oh, talk about birds. Holy crap. I had to stop. That was weird. That was freaky, you guys. I swear to you, I didn't see all those birds. A whole shitload of birds was just in the road. I didn't see them until I was talking to you guys about it. Like birds, messages, lots of messages. Birds are messengers, and I'm giving you guys a message. I just felt like I had to sneeze. I still feel like it. I hate when you feel like you have to sneeze and then you can't sneeze. When I was in school and you felt that way, you would say strawberry, and the sensation would go away. I think it went away. Hey, it worked. Yes, I realize I'm strange. Still bugging out about the birds. That was pretty cool. That was dope. So I get caught up in these matrix games when I'm at work, and I still struggle with balance. I do not bring my work home. There has been times that I do bring my work home, and sometimes work will text me while I'm home. And in the past, I had no problem with kind of working while I'm not at work. But Spirit has told me I definitely need to create a boundary because of how bad I'm struggling. And so I cannot cross the line. So when I'm at work, I work. And normally when I'm at work, most of the time, I rarely ever get on my phone to text oh wow, there's a man walking down the street. This is weird. There's a strange man walking down the parkway. The parkway is a place that no commercial vehicles are allowed to drive on. And it's like a back road to the public roads. And just some random guy is just walking down the parkway. There's literally not a house in sight on the parkway. I don't see a car either. Like, I don't see that he broke down. With a broken arm, just walking. So I ask you guys, symbolically, what could that mean? What could that mean? That's how I look at life. That's the way my brain works nowadays. That's how I look at life. I'm not going to answer that question. I want to hear what you guys have to say. What does that mean? Maybe that's a quiz for you guys. Pop quiz. Witchy vlogs. Pop quiz. Symbolically, what would that mean to you? Maybe that's a message for one of you guys. Maybe it was meant to have that guy walk down the street and bring it to your attention for whatever reason. One of you guys is going to have a whoa, that's crazy moment right now. I don't even know what I was saying before I saw the man walking down the street. I feel like it was Jesus. I don't know why that popped up in my head, but I feel like that was Jesus. It's like a prophet walking down the street all by himself. He's healing everything. Sometimes healers look injured. That's because they use a lot of their energy healing what's around them. Which brings me back to boundaries, I remember. See, it's coming together. It's going to hurt me if I don't create boundaries. See how these things work? Symbolically speaking, talking in, I would call that light language. Some of you guys call that other stuff light language when people are talking in tongue, which I used to do with my brother when we were really little, and we used to understand each other, but I don't do that now. Synchronicities, quantum vision. So if I don't draw boundaries, if I don't create boundaries between work and my life, it's going to hurt me. It's going to injure me. And it will, 'cause I can feel it. I can feel that feeling that I felt 6 years ago when I was working. I left New York City to move to the country because I allowed my job to overwhelm me. And it literally sucked all of the life out of me, and I was depleted. I was just living. I was just like living in the void, and life sucked. At the time, I had the means to live on my savings, and my husband was touring often, and I was making money on the side. And then that was that. Now I'm back at work. I don't think I could live off my savings right now. If I could, it wouldn't be that long. So I have no choice but to work. But I don't allow money to govern me, and I don't think that way. I'm very abundant, and money just comes my way when I need it, and that's a blessing. I'm not filthy, stinking rich like, I would someday want to be. But I did have to create some boundaries with my job. So now when they text me and I'm home, I get this feeling of, I don't know, like something felt like it was on my lip. I get this weird feeling in my stomach, like it's a trigger when I hear the text ding on my phone. It's like, it's like I get this feeling of anxiety rush through my body. And that just started not too long ago. I don't enjoy that feeling at all. And that's when I realized, holy shit, I crossed the line. I need to create boundaries. I need to because I told you guys I play Matrix games, I'm dancing with the devil by lowering my vibration, going into this place, coming out of this place, going back into my vibration. And I say lower my vibration because I literally cannot be all airy-fairy at work. You know, I literally have to play the role of, you know, the manager and do what needs to be done for this third dimensional entity to run. That is a beautiful cardinal. Beautiful female cardinal. So, honestly, I don't remember why I started telling you guys that, other than creating boundaries. Yeah, I really don't remember why I brought that up, but maybe it'll come to me. I'm here. So, oof, the air is cold. So, why was I telling you that? What was the point? Third dimension, Matrix games, being here. It's very difficult to be two people. It's very exhausting. A year ago, I absolutely loved that I was coming to work here. I was by the water. With this shift within me also created a shift outside of me. So it's kind of like a hurdle. And maybe like a test to see if I can handle it. Like, do I really have what it takes to handle this? To be me, to be this light warrior, to do my job, and to come here even though it's been stepped up a notch. Everything's been stepped up a notch. The way people act, their behavior, their attitudes, not with just the people I work with, but people that come in. And it's all a challenge. Everything's a challenge. Everything around me is symbolic. There's a reason for everything that happens, and there's a reason for every little thing that I see. From the little butterflies that are flying around, to the dragonfly that visits me every time I park here, to the man with the broken arm walking down the parkway. Everything is symbolic to me, and that has been a shift within me, is realizing that everything around me I created. It's a possibility I created those difficulties in there for me, for whatever reason. Maybe it's soul growth. And a lot of this of you know what I'm saying may be hard to understand for some of you because you're just not there yet on that level. I still have a lot of shadow work to do, a lot of demons to kill. Shadow killer. Good thing I have the glitch to help me, you know, kill some of those shadows. Yeah. I still have ego to work out, even though I've killed a lot of my ego. I've not killed it. I've really just tamed my ego, because ego is not a bad thing. I mean, it's good to have ego, but you have to know how to, how much ego is good. You know, you need to know when ego is good and when ego is not good, I guess. You have to have a balance, you know, masculine, feminine, yin, yang. You need a balance. So between your spirituality and your ego, you need to have ego. You cannot literally just kill your ego. You need to have ego to live in as a human. Ego is what helps you. It protects you. I mean, if you don't have ego, you have literally no protection. Your ego is like your bodyguard in a sense. But sometimes your bodyguard could just be a little a little pit bull that, you know, likes to bite. So you need to put your ego in check sometimes. I guess I'm gonna go now. I have a little old lady approaching me. So I'm at work. I love you guys.
I hope you like this Witchy Vlogs chat. Have a beautiful day. I still want to know what your what you think that man that was walking down the street with the broken arm on the parkway, what that meant to you symbolically. Please share. I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have a good day.